Hello, McLamb family. This is Wes. This video is for you. I wanted to make this so you could see what I have found about the McLamb side as well as some of the Pope side of the family. And so here we go. Let's first look at the McLamb side. So Esrom's dad was Esrom, born before the 1900s. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely 1855. So it was Esrom, by the way. George McLamb was born in 1823 in Sampson County. So this is kind of cool. Sampson County. Read a fair amount on this Warren side. So Esrom's mom's side was Warren, and the Warren family was big time deep rooted in Sampson County, which is somewhat near Fayetteville, North Carolina. I think it's east of it. And a good bit of the Warrens fought in the Revolutionary War, I believe that was. I assume that was against England. So let's see. This is 1836, so definitely before the war. So obviously it would be later on or earlier on. I mean, that the Warrens were fighting for that. So let's look here. Isaiah Warren Sr. Sorry, I jumped off of McLamb, but I'll go back to it. Let's see if we got what we have for a gallery. Yeah, wow. So it actually describes where they're buried, pictures of their gravestone, etc. Yeah, first battle of the Revolution in North Carolina. So that's pretty neat there. So let's go back to the McLamb side. So let's expand George. So Isaiah's dad. So there's a picture of Isaiah, by the way, and I've got a nice picture of Esrom up here. Let me just show you that, which you guys have seen this picture, I believe, already. Pop and his parents. Matter of fact, that was uploaded, I believe, by Polly. So thank you, Polly, for doing that. So I did steal some of your stuff. Popped it into my Moore family tree. So let's go on. So Isham's dad was George. George's dad was Isham again. And then Isham's dad was William. William's dad was... Oh, and then they changed the spelling to this McLamb from Ireland. So this is the year that they came to the U.S. So mid 1700s, basically. Daniel McLamb moved from Ireland, which you would expect McLamb would be Irish, to Duplin, North Carolina, which is, you know, they didn't stray too far after they came to the U.S. B. McLamb, I don't really. Oh yeah, Brian William is the B. Now this part. So this happened to my other side of my family as well. So we had an Irish ancestor pop over here, but for some reason this person is showing up being born in Maryland and dying in North Carolina. So it's a little confusing. I hope there's not an error there, but I can keep going here. So Brian William McLamb, father was Thomas McClammy, so I thought that was really cool. So the name changed, dropping the B from McLamb and changing, well, yeah, dropping the B from McLamb, and then it was McClammy before that. So Thomas was son of, so yeah, Virginia, North Carolina. That's kind of interesting. And then here we go, Ireland to Maryland. So Owen Woney McClammy in the mid 1600s moved from Ireland to Maryland, and then his dad was a senior from Belfast. So let's see here. So his dad also moved to Maryland, which is kind of interesting. So let's see if this also says Belfast. Yep, Belfast. So that's Northeast Ireland, where they make ships. They're famous for ship making. Okay, so let's dive back over here to the Pope side. So obviously Wiley Roberts is named after Wiley Cornelius Pope, Gamma's dad. That's a cool picture of him, by the way. Let's see if there are any other pictures. Yeah, here we go. It's pretty cool. So there he is, and Uncle Leona's brother, Leona, and Granddaddy. So that's Gamma's brother, I guess. I think that's, yep. And see where it says Polly 910. I assume that's you, Polly Roberts, updating or posting that information. So here I go again. So oh, this part right here I thought was disturbing. Yeah, I'm sorry, right here. Wiley M. Page married Nancy Page. So it's very possible that they were related. I'm not sure about here. Pope, and I don't think Delitha was actually a pope. I think she was somebody else. Come on. She was a pope. Really? Great. So both sides, interesting, potentially married relatives. So both the Page side and the Pope side, goodness gracious. And then I don't go any further on the Pope line, unfortunately. There, Delitha's dad was Wesley in the 1800s. Let's see how far we go back on the page. Nope. Nope. The Warren, I guess, is the deepest line that I go here. Let's see. Mary was from Virginia and moved to North Carolina. Isaiah, North Carolina, Samson, and then Isaiah Jr., Samson, and Susan. So Susan married William Jackson. So, oh, okay, wait. Let's jump out on this Jackson leg. I think, nope, don't have anything there. So I guess that's it for some, if not all, of what I did. Once again, this picture was from Polly. That one up there. Thank you, Polly, for that. And let's see, siblings. So the sibling side is obviously birth control was not available back then, and it's crazy how big these families are when they're this generation. It's not uncommon that there would be 10 kids in a family. So we can see Susan, Patsy, and Polly, and siblings of Lena's was right there. And we all know one Uncle Otha, but apparently there were more than one Uncle Otha, I think, on the other side. So that's it for my video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.